Most people wake up reacting. Millionaires wake up already ahead of the day. The first hour of your day isn't random. For the wealthy, it's designed. Most broke mornings start with a phone screen. Most wealthy mornings start with intention. These aren't lucky habits. They're repeatable actions anyone willing to commit can build. Today, we break down all 8, starting with the 1 hour most people waste. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. to prove something. It's about using the hour well.
It's about control, deciding what touches your mind before the world starts asking things of you. Every wealthy person you admire simply protects this hour differently than most. 8 things. Write them down. You already do at least one, barely. Number 1 is the simplest, and the one most people undervalue completely. Thing 1, they wake up before everyone else. Not for bragging rights, but for silence. That silence is the one resource money can't buy back once the day gets loud. I used to wake up at the last possible minute already behind before my feet hit the floor. Every single day started reactive. I was always one step behind my own schedule. Tim Cook and countless executives are known for early mornings, not for status, for space. An early hour with no interruptions is worth more than 3 rushed hours later. So here's the application. Move your wake time back by just 15 minutes this week. Don't chase 4 a.m.
Chase 15 quiet minutes nobody else is awake to interrupt. 1 down, and the next habit happens before your mind even fully wakes up. Number 2 happens before the phone, before the coffee, with the body first. Thing 2, they move their body first, even just 10 minutes before anything else happens. It's not about the workout, it's about proving to your brain that you followed through. I used to skip movement for months, telling myself I simply had no time for it. My energy stayed low all day, and I blamed everything except the missing movement. Richard Branson has spoken openly about how morning exercise doubles his daily output. Movement isn't about building an athlete's body, it's about waking up the decision-making brain. So here's the application. Pick one movement you'll do for just 5 minutes tomorrow. Not an hour, not perfect form. Just movement before your excuses have time to wake up. 2 down. The next habit protects your mind before the noise of the world gets in. Number 3 is the habit almost everyone breaks before their feet hit the floor. Thing 3, they avoid the phone entirely for the first 30 to 60 minutes awake. The first notification you read becomes the first priority someone else set for you. I used to check emails before my eyes fully adjusted to the light in the room. By the time I got up, my mood was already decided by someone else's message. Many high performers keep their phone in another room until their morning routine ends. They choose their own first thought instead of inheriting someone else's urgent request. So here's the application. Leave your phone in another room tonight before you sleep. Let your alarm be a clock, not a screen full of everyone else's urgent noise. 3 down. The next habit fills your mind with something intentional instead of noise. Number 4 fills the mind with something built instead of something scrolled. Thing 4, they read or learn something for 15 to 30 minutes every single morning. It's not about finishing books fast, it's about feeding the mind before the day drains it. I told myself I'd read more once I had more time. That time never once arrived. Meanwhile, I spent that same 15 minutes scrolling through things I'd forget by lunch. Bill Gates has spoken for years about reading roughly 50 books every single year. Consistent input compounds the same way consistent saving does, slowly, then significantly. So here's the application. Pick one book, article, or lesson you'll open tomorrow morning. 15 minutes. Not a challenge, not a goal. Just a small door open daily. 4 down. The next habit turns your entire day from reactive into intentional. Number 5 decides what actually gets done before the day decides it for you. Thing 5, they write down their top 3 priorities before opening a single email. Without this, the day fills itself with whatever feels urgent, not what's actually important. My old days ended with 10 tasks done and 0 real progress on anything meaningful. I was busy every day, but I couldn't name what actually moved my life forward.
This is the classic rule of 3. A method used across countless high-performing teams. Fewer priorities force real decisions. More priorities just disguise avoidance as productivity. So here's the application. Tonight, write tomorrow's top 3 before you go to sleep. Wake up already knowing exactly where your energy goes first before anything else pulls it away. 5 down. The next habit deals with something people constantly rush past. Reflection.
Number 6 is quiet, but it changes how you interpret every single thing that happens. Thing 6, they take a moment for gratitude or reflection even on the hardest mornings. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about starting the day from a place of enough. I used to start every day mentally listing everything already wrong before breakfast. That mindset followed me into every meeting, every decision, every single interaction that day. Oprah Winfrey has openly credited a daily gratitude practice as central to her mindset. A grounded mind makes clearer decisions than an anxious one racing from problem to problem. So here's the application. Write down 3 specific things you're grateful for tomorrow morning. Specific beats vague. My health beats everything, every single time you write it down. 6 down. The last habit protects the very first minutes before the world interrupts you. Number 7 is the habit that protects everything you just built this morning. Thing 7, they protect one block of uninterrupted focus before meetings or messages begin. This is when the hardest, most important task of the day actually gets finished. My mornings used to be one interruption after another, before I'd even started anything real. By noon, I'd responded to everyone else's priorities and completed none of my own.
Deep work researchers have long shown that focus blocks outproduce scattered, interrupted hours. Protecting 1 hour beats reacting to 100 interruptions spread across the entire day. So here's the application. Block 60 minutes tomorrow before checking a single message. Put your phone away, close the extra tabs, and give one task your complete attention. 7 down. 7 habits named, understood, and ready to become your new normal. Wait, there's one more.
The 8th habit ties every single one of these together. Thing 8. They glance at their bigger goal, the reason all these habits even matter. Without this, all 7 habits become empty routine, motion without any real direction. I followed a perfect routine for months once and still felt completely lost inside it. I was doing everything right, but I'd forgotten entirely why I started doing it. Elon Musk and countless founders return daily to one core mission behind every small task. Purpose turns repetitive habits into meaningful progress instead of exhausting empty motion. So here's the application. Write your one bigger goal somewhere you'll see it every morning. 1 sentence, 1 glance each morning. That's enough to keep every habit pointed